We will start this tour here at the mechanical biowaste treatment plant, and this is where the biowaste is accepted. It's the reception place, and here you can take a look at the quality of the biowaste. So you see that unfortunately there is some plastic bags. We prefer that people use paper bags because paper bags are in the end 100% compostable. Also some use these biowaste or bioplastic bags which are little tending to create a little problem for us because they are not always 100% compostable and there might be some small parts left in the soil, but this looks quite good. It has been worse earlier, so this isn't that as bad as it can be. But here the biowaste now is going further, slow pace, and then it goes to the crusher. That is just a mechanical crush of the biowaste to get it in smaller parts, smaller pieces. That's where it starts. And now we go further to the two screw presses. Unfortunately, we can't see them so well because they are here beneath. But there is one screw press on top and then the other one under. And these are then processing the biowaste and pressing out the biomass that is almost like porridge or a smoothie, and it's a little liquid. And then the bigger parts that don't fit out, they are then going further, and down there you can see the reject line. So there goes combustible waste then to waste energy, since that's not suitable for biowaste digestion, and they have like left there. That's the thing that is left in the screw press when the bio-waste mass is pressed out. And the bio-waste mass goes then through these pipes further. This plant is, you can see it's quite old, but I told you in the presentation that it's built in 1990, but it has been improved. So one of these screw presses has been added. Earlier there was only one screw press used, but to get a better result we are now having two screw presses. And unfortunately you can't have the smell on the video, but these people attending here can smell. This is authentic Stormossen smell. It smells a little bit nasty. We will make a pit stop here to take a look at the surroundings, because I can tell you that I don't know if it's easy to get on tape, but we are soon going to take a look at the digester where the biowaste is now going to, and the digester is as long as this is deep, this steep here. So the digester goes from this level here all the way down there to the next level. And if the camera can show how far it is, how high up we are, then you can imagine how big the digester is. It's 1.7 million liters, and we have two of them. We are now visiting only the bio-waste digester, but it's big, and bio-waste is there digested in about 3 weeks, mixed, and the bacteria and microorganisms are doing their magic there in the with lack of oxygen, so it's called digestion process. But here, when we stand here, we can take a look at these rows of soil. So when then the digestion has happened in about 3 weeks, the digestate, what is left from the biowaste in that point, is taken out here on bottom of this here down, and it's put in rows for composting, and the rows are turned over now and then so that the composting will happen in all parts of the row or pile. And then in 1 or 2 years, a little bit depending on the weather or on the temperature mostly, or if they are put out in the winter or in the summer, then they will be ready to use. And it's mixed with some like crushed branches and a little bit of sand, and different materials is mixed inside, because it's very thick or very nutrient also, so it's made a little bit lighter with different mixed materials together with the soil for then using it in the garden. So it's not used as it is, but mixed. From the digester, where the biogas has been built by the bacteria, it goes to our biowaste storage, which looks like a giant football, and that is where the biogas is stored after it has been produced. Okay, so this is the upgrading, the gas upgrading plant that was built in 2017, and this works like following. The gas, the biogas, the raw biogas, it contains about 60% of methane, and then the rest of it is it's carbon dioxide, and the gas is coming from under, and then from it meets some amine water. So amine water is dropped down or shower. It comes as a shower and meets the gas that is coming upwards, and then the carbon dioxide molecules stick to the get stuck to the amine water. So carbon dioxide molecules are taken away from the biogas, and then the biogas methane level increases to up to 90% almost. So then the gas, when it has the high methane level, it can be used in the vehicles. But this is the process that is taking away the carbon dioxide, and then it's reused. The amine water is reused. So actually 2 pipes are made only for reusing, and the upgrading is happening in 1 pipe. So, and from the gas upgrading, the vehicle gas that now has a methane level of over 90% goes to the filling station, where it's compressed to 200 bars, and then it's able to use in vehicles to be filled. And we have 1 station here, and then we have 1 filling station in the southern part of Vaasa, and the gas is brought there in containers, so we don't have pipes going all the way several kilometers, but it goes in a container, so it's transported there. Here we have a little bit of stuff, waste, that people are throwing away, but it's going to Minimossen, hopefully. So as you can see, people are throwing away usable things, nice things. So this tells something about our culture. We want to buy new stuff and throw away the old, or of course maybe if we don't need it, it's a good way to take care of it, to give it further to someone for second use. As you know, the electronics of today are not as durable as earlier. So when some electronic devices were made, or some electric devices in the 50s, they lasted longer, but if you buy one today, you can count on 2-3 years, and then you have to buy a new one because the repairing is so it's expensive, and it's cheaper to buy a new one, and that's the reason why we have a lot of electric devices coming to waste. But luckily many of these materials can be recycled. Since they contain a lot of metal, all metal is going to recycling, and also some electronic parts, and for example from mobile phones, metals inside and metals from the batteries, for example lithium, is going to recycling. Also we have many times after Black Friday we have a lot of TVs here, because people tend to buy something new when it's sold cheap. The electronics are sorted here, and then they are sent away to the plants or places where they are doing the actual recycling. And that's the case for most materials on Stormossen. We do not handle them ourselves, only the biowaste, but then there are plants in different parts of Finland that take care of different waste. But there is a lot of waste. We can see it with our own eyes. So now we can take the last stop here at the history of waste management. It's the great big landfill, old one that we don't use anymore, except for taking biogas out of it still today. But you can see it's quite large. There is a lot of waste beneath. And then we see waste energy and our biowaste plant. So there is a lot going on here. But let's hope that our new landfill will never get as big as this, and hopefully it doesn't either. We can recycle as much as possible, and we are on a good way.